Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Another beautiful rear living fifth wheel. This is the 2021 Forest River Cedar Creek 360 RL. And folks, I'm telling you, you're talking about rear living towables, right? We're looking at some beautiful rear living fifth wheels. This Cedar Creek right here will knock your socks off. I mean, you take a look around and again, you can see how open and bright and beautiful this floor plan is. I mean, you know, gorgeous woodwork. As we go through, you know, if you've been watching the stream, you'll see some things that, you know, kind of from one Cedar Creek to the next, they all kind of, you know, they do some things throughout all of them, right? So if we saw the Cedar Creek from, you know, yesterday and we're watching today, you'll see like, oh yeah, I recognize that. But they really do a lot of great things. And you know, and again, we'll get to that as we go through. But this particular floor plan, kind of similar to what we saw in the Alpine, right? You'll see this one has dual opposing slides. You have, you know, over on this side, your freestanding table and chairs right here and your theater seating. Excuse me. Now, as we go through, we'll see, you know, some differences up front as well. This one, folks, just so you know, this one is coming in at 13,134 pounds dry. Your length on this one is 38 foot 10 inches. So it's a pretty big RV. You're a little under 39 foot long altogether. And, you know, again, pretty heavy, being over that 13,000 pound mark dry. So you'll definitely want a big truck. But this one, folks, is also packed with amenities, and it's starting at $74,995, which is $15 a day. So when we take a look back at this slide, you'll see windows all the way around here. And again, these windows do open, so you get that cross breeze. You have both day and night shades. One of the things you will see that is pretty unique in having it in a fifth wheel is this right here, which is like this, this multiplex wiring system, or the Firefly system here, where you're able to control everything with these little buttons, right? So, you know, I can turn the lights on and off right from these controls. And again, we've seen that a lot of times in the motorhome side of things, but very rarely in towables. And Cedar Creek is one of the few I know that do put it in here. And we'll see the main control panel in a little bit. But just know that as you see these throughout the RV, they will be custom to what is around that RV. So for example, this one is the dinette and it says chair, right? So the lights right here. As we go up a little bit further, we'll see some for the bedroom. We'll see some, you know, for the main lights here in the living area. But it just helps keep things nice and clean, and everything's labeled too, which it seems silly, but a lot of times in RVs, right, we'll see trade-ins and you'll have light switches and under every one is a label, right, to what it goes to, because, you know, you get somewhere and there's 4 light switches and you may not exactly remember which one is which, but that definitely makes it nice and easy. Right, here's your theater seating, folks. Super comfortable, very durable. You know, this will probably be where you'll be sitting most of the time, and so the seats are nice and durable, so they're not going to wear super quickly on you. You will see spot for your remotes right there, as well as your cup holders, and you also have power seats here, so you can touch the button to raise and lower the leg. This is Allure furniture, which is a nice upgrade over what we oftentimes see in a lot of RVs. Across the back is that big tri-fold sofa here. I'm sorry, not tri-fold. This is a pull-out sofa that Cedar Creek uses. So a residential style sofa, right? And what I mean by that is if we lift that up, you can see right there is the mattress. You can pull that out and that will be your bed. But big sofa all the way across the back. And, you know, when I say big, I mean at 6 foot, right? I can lay down right here and I'm still able to watch TV. You know, I have a little throw pillow. I'm good to go. Can put my feet up. I mean, obviously I'm not going to do it because I have dirty shoes on, but you know, if you wanted to kick back and watch TV, you can absolutely do that. Big entertainment center, TV there, multimedia center right down below with some speakers, and you'll see that fireplace. And again, all that is directly across from that theater seating, which is exactly where you want it. Storage across the top, as well as coming into the kitchen here. And I'll open this up, just kind of show you, you know, the size of the storage. So nice deep storage there. I also like what they did with the stain. I think it's kind of unique, you know, especially in the wood too, right? So many manufacturers in 2021 went very light with the woodwork. Cedar Creek, you'll see, stayed kind of in between, right? It's not a dark wood, it's not a light wood, kind of in between, but they did give it a lot of light accents like these solid surface countertops you see here, and the kind of the rock, or yeah, kind of almost like a rock looking backsplash. I kind of like it, you know, it almost looks like a living, I say living rock, but yeah, obviously rock isn't alive, but you know what I mean, where it kind of has like a rough edge to it, right? Science, Ian. All right, so we'll see electrical outlet over here to the side in case you need to plug anything in. You also have the standalone Insignia cooktop and oven. And the reason I like this one is because this is a lot more residential style, and you get 4 burners on here. Most RVs, you'll have a 2 to 3 burner cooktop, and mostly 3 in a 5th wheel, but I love that they have the big 4 burner. And take a look at the size of that oven, folks. You want to talk about a nice big oven that you can cook a Thanksgiving turkey in? That right there will let you do it. Take a look over here. You can see, again, nice deep storage shelves there. You have drawers up top as well as in the island here. You can see you have a drawer right there, and it's already divided up for some of your flatware as well as like some of your knives, your bigger utensils. Slow close, mind you. All the drawers in here are slow close. And take a look at this. This one has the optional dishwasher already built in. You want to talk about an RV you can do some full-time living in, folks. This right here definitely makes that a lot easier. As you can just load up your dishwasher. You don't have to worry about hand washing anything. Now, if you do want to hand wash, you have some bigger pots and pans that won't fit in there, you can take a look at the size of the sink. I mean, this is a huge sink, right? And it's a big countertop too. And what I mean by that is if you look at the depth of this countertop, you have a ton of countertop prep space right here. It is a very big kitchen island, which I certainly personally enjoy. You can also see the high-rise faucet there. And again, this big sink makes it good for full-time living because you may have some of those bigger pots and pans and residential plates and things like that. Which, for the record, folks, if you're new into RVing and you're thinking about full-time living, it's something that you're possibly considering. There's a lot of resources out there. We partner up with a lot of people that are out there, living the lifestyle, right? Whether it's full-time, weekend warriors. We have a lot on like our YouTube channel, or if you've watched, if you've been following along on this tour, you will see that we've partnered with a lot of people that are out there telling their stories. So you're thinking about getting out there full-timing, definitely lean into that a little bit, kind of see, how the lifestyle is. I promise you'll be impressed. A lot of people really, really love it. And, when you're living in, it's not like you're living in squalor here, folks, right? I mean, this is basically a home on wheels. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful. You can see, again, slow close in here. This one, you'll see they have a bigger space. And why? Because you have an electrical outlet right there. So they expect you to have like a toaster, coffee maker, something in there that, you can use nice and easily, pull out, put it away when done. It's tucked away in that pantry. Norcold fridge freezer. This one is 18 cubic foot, folks. This unit does run off both propane and electric, which is honestly a little more rare when we start getting into the bigger RVs. A lot of times they're electric only. The fact you can run this off propane is pretty darn cool. You'll also see your little bar area right over to the side. You have electrical outlet, USB port, storage all the way around. It's, again, a good spot if you want to just put some decor here. Or maybe, again, you want like a little bar setup, you can do that. My favorite part, though, dun, 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 you have a spot to hide your trash cans. And looking at it, you wouldn't think that that is tucked away in there, but it certainly is. And I love when you have that. Oh, another cool thing I want to hit on, take a look at this. You have a spot to put your trash bags. How cool is that, right? It's one of those things that a lot of times, you'll put them at like the bottom of the trash bag or something like that. I love just having that little storage space for them. I think that was pretty unique. Coming right over to the side here, just want to show you a couple quick things. One is the solar charge controller will be located right here. You will also see your main control panel. And again, your lights, your HVAC, your slides, all that can be controlled right from this central panel. And you have a spot to hang up jackets as soon as you come in if you plan on doing some cold weather camping, which again, in this unit, you can do that. If you plan on doing cold weather camping in here, you'll be good to go. You have forced air and heat down below, so you will be all set. Stepping into the bathroom, you can see plenty of space in here, and I like what they did. They went very light cabinetry in the bathroom, so it feels very open and clean. I think that was a good choice. Linen closet here over to the side. Nice big one-piece residential shower. Plenty of room in there. The skylight, you can see all of your robe hooks or towel hooks there. Toilet space, I definitely have enough space. Porcelain bowl, as you would expect. Tons of storage in this dual vanity, and I love that more and more manufacturers are putting in a dual vanity in a floor plan that's not like a front bath, right? That makes me really happy that they're able to do that. You can see, plenty of countertop space and storage underneath there. And as we take a step into the bedroom, dun, 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 right up here, we'll see a couple different things. Right away, you see that big wardrobe with a ton of storage, a hanging rack there, and that one has washer dryer prep, folks. And that's a side-by-side unit. It's not going to be a combo unit. A lot of people like that because you can do bigger loads and you can wash clothes a lot quicker. Something else that's kind of unique is take a look at the Valance up top. What they did is they actually created a shelf up there so that way you can charge your cell phone, and the shelf is high enough you're not going to roll and hit it, right? Because people want the shelf, but they don't want to be hitting it. And so right here, you're good to go. You can put that up top, no issues whatsoever. You'll also see up top your second AC, another quiet, cool AC right there, folks. So when you're sleeping, you don't have to, it's not going to sound like a tornado is going on in here. And then if you want TV, you'll have that right here at the foot of the bed, as well as some additional storage. And last thing I want to touch on before we go outside is this right here, the fact you do have a little space heater. So if it is a colder evening, you can turn that guy on and be nice and toasty at night. Now, as we take a step outside, take a look at some of the features out here. And we'll start right up front. I always like to start on the front. And we can take a look at that painted front cap, right? Just looks really, really great. They did a new package on here, a lot more modern, both with the colors as well as the design. And we can really see that when we go around to the side. But you have LED lights on the side as well as underneath. You have the Air Ride Kingpin right here. So that's going to really help as you're towing it down the road, right? It'll help with some of that bouncing as well as some of the chucking and bucking. Just makes life a little bit easier and just gives you, again, better overall tow. Generator prep, if you want generator, you can have that installed right from the manufacturer there, which is great. Then as we come around to the side, well, propane tanks, show you those real quick. So a couple 30-pounders right here, leash latch system as well. But what I really want to show you is this. You have drop frame here, which really helps open this storage space up. You'll also see central vac in here, and on the far side is a power cord reel. So that makes it nice and simple to wind up your power cord. You have not one, but two awnings. This one has the optional Thule awning right there on the slide out, frameless windows. You have 5 different camera preps, including one of them right above the door. So that way, if someone's knocking on your door, not only do you have the peephole, but you have that full camera there if you so choose to have it installed so you can see who is at the door. Again, folks, this is the Cedar Creek 360 RL starting at $74,995. If this is the one that you want, all you have to do is text the word RV to 46642 to lock in your show pricing.